welcome to my channel. So I know that I haven't filmed any videos for quite a few months, but I had some issues in regards to my Sephora account. Basically, that's why I didn't want to film anything, because I have quite a lot of items purchased from Sephora.com and the Sephora store, and I had some issues in regards to them blocking my account. So I received basically an email stating that I used a coupon code, which yes, I did use, and I obtained it sometime in January by calling customer support, because Sephora sent me an email with 10% off coupon code because I'm a VIB Rouge. But when I tried to use that particular coupon, it just wasn't working. So I called customer service and I spoke with somebody there, and I told them the issue I was having. So um, after putting me on hold for like probably 2 hours or so, um, they issued me a new code, which I don't know what code that was, but yes, it was for 10% off. So they didn't tell me any expiration date, and either way, I usually any type of coupon that I have, I just write it on a post-it and I post it on my computer. So I just keep the coupon code, and then I input it anytime I go to a website. I input it, so in case the coupon expired, I basically don't use it, and if it's still working, it's working, so I don't question too much. So either way, I placed according to the email, I placed 30 some 30 around 30 anyways orders, and by using that coupon code, and somehow they said it was a one-time use coupon, and I still don't feel like I'm at fault, because if it was a one-time coupon, why did it work 30 plus times or 30 times, whatever? And either way, so that was one of the issues they kind of mentioned in the email that they sent me. But the other issue was, which I wasn't even aware it's an issue, because as far as I know, their return policy is no questions asked, 30 days if you are not satisfied with any type of their product. So basically, due to my job, I can't really get out of the house, so that's why I shop online. And of course, shopping online doesn't always you know show exactly how the product is once you get it home. um, it could be different, or you might change your mind. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But basically, their problem was that from March 2013 until June 2015, I placed 278 orders online, which some of those orders were significant amounts of products, and they were probably in the thousands of dollars. But they felt somewhat offended, or they figured I did something wrong, because out of those 278 orders, I returned 42 orders, which they weren't the complete orders. Just from some orders, I returned some products, because yes, I didn't find them to my liking, or I didn't feel that the product was worth the money I paid for, or simply I just changed my mind until I got it home and I returned it. I didn't find any thing wrong with it, and I still don't think I did anything wrong by returning unopened, unused products. So the problem was, until this time, I was kind of trying to reason with Sephora, and I called customer service, but they informed me that the account being frozen, it's not under their control. It's from customer relations, or which is a totally different department, and there's no direct number to it. So they said the only thing they could do for me is send an email to those people, and they will call me within 48 hours from the email. So I called them already 2 or 3 times, and it's been over a month. So the email I received on June 27, we are on July 30th today. So I'm just very frustrated with them. But the problem that I find most with this issue is um, my mother, who basically has a similar name as me. Yes, she lives at the same address as me, but she has totally different birthday. They blocked her account too, and she is not allowed to shop at Sephora.com anymore because somehow, I don't know, they find guilty by association, or I don't know what the reasoning it is. Of course, she never received an email. She basically didn't do anything wrong. She uses her account once in a while. She never returned anything off her account, so I don't really know what their reasoning is for blocking her personal account. And she herself called a few times. We both sent emails requesting for my account. I sent and I request somebody to contact me because I wanted to kind of see what the problem was, especially with the returning uh, items that I didn't use or um, didn't even open. I just kind of took out whatever was extra in the package, and then whatever I didn't want, I left it in, packed it up, and reshipped it back to them. And with the coupon, again, I don't see why it is up to me to. Nobody told me there's an expiration date. They just said this is 10% off. Here you go. So, as far as I know, yeah, I understand there's an expiration date, but I just kind of used it for as long as it worked. Once it stopped working, I just went ahead and purchased without a coupon. So I still purchased, I still did. And my problem with this is the fact that I am a VIB Rouge. At this point, I have in my Sephora bank 3,000 plus points, and I'm trying to basically cash in my rewards, and they're not going to ship them without purchasing something from the online store and in store. The freestanding stores, I went to 2 of them. I went to 3 Sephora's inside JCPenney's, and unfortunately, they don't have any 500 points perks, or if they do, they're old, which I already had from way back in the beginning of the year. So my issue is, if I spend so much money to get the highest membership, I don't understand why I can't really cash my um, points online. And then there's a lot of Sephora exclusive things online which I have a right to as a VIB Rouge. A good example is the Urban Decay Smokies was released online way before Sephora. The freestanding stores had it available. So when I went inside Sephora, because they send me the early release as a VIB Rouge email, and of course I went online, so I placed the order, and I knew that they take my orders, but then they cancel them within a few days because, according to customer service, my account is flagged or something along those lines. And basically, I went inside Sephora and I showed them my VIB Rouge card, and I said, okay, as of today, I am allowed to basically purchase the Urban Decay Smoky palette. And they told me that no, that's not true because they have a release party for it on the 16th, and everybody is the same no matter of their status. So at this point, Sephora telling me that they tried to do everything to resolve my issue and for my satisfaction, because they allow me to shop in the stores. That's not doing everything, because there's a lot of items you guys don't even have in the store. I went to 5 Sephora's basically to look for the Becca new eyeshadow palette, the Rouge palette, and it was a VIB Rouge exclusive. Most of the Sephora's didn't even know that Becca released a new palette, and then the other three out of the 5 Sephoras, they told me they're not even gonna get it because they don't carry the Becca line. So that's not really doing everything that is required for me as a customer and as VIB Rouge customer. And I'm sorry, this is very bad treatment. I believe that Louis Vuitton companies treat their customers way better because I purchase a lot of Louis Vuitton purses and shoes, and I never got such bad treatment. And I thought that Sephora, being owned by the same corporation, would have kind of the same ethical and moral grounds. But at this time, it's just causing me frustration. And like I said, I totally understand the coupon factor, and I understand the freezing of my account, which, again, I don't feel I have any fault in it because I didn't obtain that coupon fraudulent. I didn't use it fraudulent. I used it on their website. I inputted a code. I pressed applied, and as soon as that code was telling me this coupon is expired, I stopped using it. I tossed it in the garbage, and I still continue to place orders without the coupon. So I didn't. I just used a coupon that was given to me by Sephora customer service members. I don't know how they generated that coupon. I don't think it's my responsibility to figure it out or find out how they generate coupons. And then if something happened in the process where there was a glitch in their computer system, again, I don't feel responsible for their glitch. I used the coupon. I paid the amount that was asked after the coupon. I returned some stuff like I mentioned, so they should have been satisfied that I returned some of the produce because it seems like they were offended that they had to give me 10% off the items I purchased, although I spent hundreds and thousands of dollars in this time frame. They didn't take that in consideration, and the thing that it's pissing me off the most is I have a right to speak with somebody and clarifying this, not just have an email and kind of telling me they did everything in their power, or they took all kinds of precautions to make sure that I have a satisfactory shopping experience at their local freestanding Sephora's or the Sephora's in JCPenney, which again, my job does not allow me to go to those places, and most of the items that I want, they're not available in stores. So how is that going to be met? Because the person that decided to write me that email basically didn't bother to go into my account and kind of go through the shopping history to notice that most of the items I buy are VIB Rouge exclusive, or they are online exclusive. So if they are online exclusive, how am I going to get them from the store? So that part I don't understand. But anyways, I'm taking, like I said, with my issue, I was upset, but I kind of, took some comfort in it because I said, okay, I should have probably not call. If the coupon wasn't working when I received it in the email, I should have just let it be and not call customer service and ask them to give me another coupon code. But with my mother's account, I am really frustrated and annoyed because she didn't do anything wrong. She has nothing to do with my account. She has a totally different email address. Just because she has a similar name, but her birthday is totally different than mine. She lives at the same address, so just blocking the address, I mean, there's other people in a household, and just making them guilty by association, I don't think that's the right approach to a matter. And I thought that being VIB Rouge, they have a little bit more respect because you invest quite a lot of money to obtain that privilege. So it's not like they give you a privilege for free. You're kind of buying into a membership. So just cutting your benefits of the membership down. I don't think that's fair. So if anybody out there knows what else I could do, because at this point I'm out of ideas. Like I said, I call customer service, I send emails, and customer service, they tell me there's nothing they could do. The only thing they are able to do is email the customer relations department. That's what they called it. And then somebody from there would have to get back in touch with me. And I did that a few times and nobody ever called. I sent emails and then the emails get answered, but they're just giving me the customer service number to call, and that's not getting me anywhere. And as I mentioned, my mother's account is just continuously, like my account, I don't even try to um, purchase on it because I know that they will automatically cancel my order after a few hours. But with her account, I mean, I emailed and I requested and I called um, for myself, and then she called for herself, and we get the same answer. There's nothing customer service could do. The only thing they could do is put in an email and somebody will get back to us. Nobody got back to me. Nobody got back to my mother. She's still waiting, and she feels that, at least with my situation, I got an email giving me some kind of clarification in the beginning, but with her, she has no idea why they would freeze or take the privilege of shopping online away from her. So, um, if anybody experienced this problem before, please leave me the comments down below, and please explain to me what um, steps you took to fix it, or if you're still having that problem, because I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's just a lot of frustration on my part, and that's what I said. I don't really want to film for Sephora the haul I did, but at the same time, I kind of feel bad for the companies that are sold in Sephora, because their products and the companies that of the products I purchase don't really have any fault in what's going on in my issues right now, and I don't feel like, taking my anger out on Sephora should also include taking my anger out on their products of the numerous makeup companies that I purchased through Sephora. And unfortunately, all these companies, they have a lot of exclusive items at Sephora, because otherwise I would have went ahead and cut Sephora loose and not even bother to uh, purchasing items and making business for a company that treats their customers so rudely and causing them so much frustration. Because no matter what, even if they feel they are correct, I still believe that I have the right for somebody to contact me personally when I request that from them, and have a civilized adult conversation with one another, and kind of see where we could go from there. But it seems like they just send you an email, and then they're blocking all kind of contact with you. So again, if any of you ever experience the same type of problems as I am experiencing right now, please leave me any comments down below, and anything at this point will be helpful, because I kind of don't know anymore what to do. And um, my mom is kind of really pissed at me, and she feels someone that I'm responsible for her account being shut down, and I really, really don't know how to fix that. Even though she explained to the customer service person, she contacted, I guess according to her, they said they understand the issue, but they cannot unblock her account. So uh, thank you so much for watching this video of mine, which, like I said, I am very frustrated and very mad. So that's why I took forever and ever to film this, because I didn't want to have this kind of issue, but it seems I still was angry and it came through. But thank you again for watching, and any kind of information will be grateful and appreciated. Have a wonderful day.